what's up, Shadows? And today I'm going to be doing what if Deku was, what if Deku and Kitsumi were together. Where we left off the series, Deku and Kitsumi mean Deku took Roki as a girl, ran away in the forest. I forgot to think of a girl name for Todoroki. So that's still up for debate if anybody wants to put it in the comments. And if not, I'm just gonna call it Tomu. Yeah, Tomu. If not, for now, I'm just gonna call it Tomu. But if you want to put a better girl name in the comments, go right ahead. And sorry for not uploading. I was going to write the part 2 script for what if Asta had a fire quirk, fire magic, but I just didn't feel like recording or uploading for a little bit, so I didn't. So I decided to do this, and I'll probably try to post what if Asta had time magic, and then I'll probably do a non-scripted version of what if what if Asta had fire magic. And then part 3 will be scripted again because I do want that to be a scripted series. I just want another part to be out so y'all know that it is continuing. Anyway, let's get into this what if. So we go to two little kids, one a boy, one a girl, running in the forest. And it's obvious is Shoto, well Shu for sure, I guess you could call her, and Deku. They come across a abandoned treehouse, so they climb up it, and they they live in it for about a month, and then Deku starts learning enough about wood and trees to make improvements to it, and they basically made a treehouse mansion in a few, let's say, in 4 months. So that was basically physical training without them even knowing it. And they were just having fun doing physical training without even realizing. Deku talks to Shu, I'm just gonna call her Shu for now, and makes her realize that Endeavor's quirk is not her quirk. She has her own quirk called Half Ice, Half Fire. But I need to get something to drink. Anyway, with that, they start practicing in their quirk. Deku practices on making walls, shields, and trying to learn some attack spells. And when I say Deku's quirk is going to be OP, it's going to be OP because I'm going to kind of spoil it here. He can watch anime and grab stuff from anime if he wants. Basically, he can do basically about anything he wants, as long as he has seen it, heard of it, and knows at least 10 things about it and how it looks. He can make it, recopy it. So, but he can copy quirks, but he can only copy 2 quirks, and the first quirk that he copied was Shoto's, and that's going to be it for like a long time until I find a better, probably Aries quirk he's going to copy too eventually one day, but that's off topic. Anyway, so they live out there, they train without realizing it. They think that it's Deku basically is playing hero with Todoroki or Shu, and they're basically getting quirk training and physical training done at the same time. And they live out there. I think I said there were 5 or 6 when they ran away. So let's say they live out there for 5 more years, and Endeavor and Inko has been looking for them the whole time. They finally find the forest. They find a mansion, and they find a treehouse mansion. The parents decide to yell at the people that live in what looks like a treehouse mansion to see who they are, and they see 2 kids. Oh, and Todoroki learned how to waterbend basically by heating up his fire and I mean heating up his ice and making it cold water, and then heating up the water as it falls, making a shower or a bath, so they're not dirty, and that he learned how to make clothes, so they basically are completely fine in that regard. And let me get a drink real quick. Oh yeah, and stay until the end of the video because one of my favorite what ifers is kind of in a fight with another what ifer I talked to, and I do want to talk about that. If you are interested, you don't have to stick around. It's just that one of my favorite what ifers is in a fight with another what ifer I watched that I'm really not interested in that much, but one of them are basically making up lies about the other, and he told his fans to go on that dude's channel and tell his fans, well, that dude's fans, but I unsubbed to that dude like a week ago before this even happened, so I'm just going to give away his name, and like don't go over there and hating on him or nothing. Just like say on his comment that he is lying, I guess. Just get the word out there that he is like making up false conclusions about the what if that I want, like, and I will give away the what if his name and channel at the end of the video. That's about it. Let's get back into the what if. Oh, and before I do that, before I get back into the what if, I'm not going to do this a lot. It's just that this is one of my favorite what ifers, and I've been watching him like ever since I started my what if channel. He was like the very first one of the what ifers I started to watch. I think it was like the second or third. So you know, I just wanted to help him out a little bit, even though it's not going to do much, but I want to help as best as I can, and that's really about it. So let's get back into the video. Inko and Endeavor go up the treehouse, and they see a boy, Deku obviously, and a girl sleeping in a bed, like with a cover, and they're basically all covered up, holding hands. Endeavor yanks away his daughter, Shu. He basically says, "Shu, get up," and Shu hasn't heard this voice in forever, but she still remembers it, and she's so scared. She holds Deku even tighter. Deku holds her tighter, and then he wakes up a little bit. He sees Endeavor, so he automatically makes a wall of stone that is fireproof, and he makes two little holes, this so they can talk, because Endeavor knows if he shoots fire in the holes, he's going to burn his daughter, and he doesn't want to do that in front of a civilian that can report him. So he just says, "Come on, kid, like stop using your quirk and give me back my daughter." And Deku's like, "No, Shu told me what you do to her. Leave her alone. Go away." And and then he goes like, "What do you mean?" And Deku basically explains. Inko is shocked. Inko says, "Deku, do you know," like she's just being on nice, and she's saying, "Deku, do you know how to make papers?" Because after Deku ran away, she realized that she was being a bad mom, trying to make him make gold and money for her, and she realizes that if she was a better mom, he would probably give her money in the end anyway. So she just completely changed her ways, basically hit the full 180, and she's basically like, "Deku, sweetie, do you have papers that I can sign? Like, do you know how to make papers I can sign to adopt Shu here?" And Deku's like, "Yeah, I think I do." So he starts making up the papers. He gets a few details wrong. Nico tells him what he got wrong, and he corrects it. and she signs the paper, tells Endeavor signs the paper, tells Endeavor signs the paper. Endeavor burns the paper over and over again, about for an hour. He gets exhausted from using his quirk. Let's just say he does, even though I know he has a bigger time limit than that. Let's just say he does, because yeah, I don't want to say plot armor, but for it's just for plot armor, so they're not going to be. See, what really happened is Ego signed a paper for Tokoroki to move out, not get adopted, because that'd be weird if Deku was dating his stepsister. So no, she didn't actually adopt him, and it wasn't even illegal papers because they were forged. But Endeavor wasn't thinking straight, so they basically went home after that. And Deku, he learned how to make a portal. Like I said, he's going to get stuff from anime stuff too. So he learned how to make a portal. So he basically made a check mark to the mansion, and he made and then he had to use his quirk all the way home. So like by the time they put in the driveway, he was exhausted. But basically, what he did is he basically routed basically he made a machine that acts like a teleporter, but he has to activate his quirk the whole way that he wants to teleport. So they drive all the way home. His quirk is activated. When they pull in the driveway, Deku stops using his quirk and says no. When Deku gets into his room, he stops using his quirk and passes out. And then Shoes passed out too, because just for reasons, literally just because I wanted it to be, not even plot armor, I just wanted it to be. So Ego's in her head is saying, where am I supposed to lay her down? And she says this out loud, and Shu says, with Deku, and like she mumbles, with Deku, and she's like, who's Deku? And she's like, oh, oops, I mean Izuku. And she's like, what does Deku mean? And Shu says, it means you can do it. But some people think that it means that you are useless. But to me and Deku, it means, to me and Izuku, it means you can do anything. Basically, so Deku decided that's going to be his hero name. And mine is going to be, I don't know yet. I didn't think that far ahead. But yeah, she basically says, I don't know yet. I didn't think that far ahead. And they go inside. She lays her down with Deku just like she asked, because they're both literally 10. So she didn't think nothing of it. She laid her down. She laid her down with Deku, and they slept. Deku, when they woke up, Deku told her that he made a portal all the way to their secret hideout, so they can go there anytime they want. And Shu just says cool. Now I'm going to time skip again. Somebody says that comics I time skip a lot, and I know I do. It's just I don't use script, so I just time skip 2 parts that I want to talk about. So I might time skip a lot just to get to a good part or a good scene, because I don't feel like talking until I get to that scene, because it's literally going to be like an hour long. What if I do that? So just time skip to the part that I want to get to. Anyway, we go to Deku graduating college, and he actually went to the same college that Shu did, because Endeavor paid for it. So that college, it actually had quirk training and some more stuff. So Deku learned how to use his quirk some more, and he just is generally better with his quirk. And this is where he learns the fact that he had a son named Bakugo, and he forgot Bakugo in general. He remembers the kid had red eyes and yellow hair, and that's about it. I don't know why I get so thirsty while I'm doing my lips. It's like my voice is getting dry. Oh, okay. I'm going to end it off at Deku going to find Bakugo and Kitsumi to tell them that he's like her husband, basically. Basically, I'm going to go to the dude's channel and explain a little bit what happened. If you don't want to watch this, warning, you can click off now. Because this is the end of the what if when the timer went off, basically. So if you don't want to watch this, you can click off. I repeat. Let me find the whatever. You might recognize by his voice because he does do good content, I think, and he is a popular what if, and he has a whole like what if server. You can say, what is it? This. I'm going to let it play this for a little bit, not too long, because I don't know if I can get copyrighted. I'm just going to let it play for a little bit, and if there's an ad, I'll pause it and this is playing what happened. Okay, I was watching it anyway, so basically, if you look at the phone, because his name is long enough like saying it, if you look at the phone, this is the dude that I am talking about, and the fight that he got into it is as you can see right there, he put it as the very first name in the comments. And basically, that's basically what happened. It's literally the title if you read it. And that's all I gotta say. Nothing else important. Like I said, I'm not going to cover too much on it. I was just going to say that. And this is Shadow Master signing out. This will be uploaded as soon as possible.